In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a Google form for public use in just about 5 minutes. If you've been looking for a comprehensive guide to sharing your Google Forms with a wider audience, you've come to the right place. Whether you're collecting feedback, conducting a survey, or just gathering information, Google Forms is a powerful tool that can help you collect data efficiently. But first, it's critical to ensure that your form is accessible to your intended audience. Let's dive into the steps to make that happen. The first thing you'll need to do is navigate to Google Forms. Simply head over to the Google Forms website and sign in with your credentials. Once you're on the home page, you'll see the option to either create a new form from scratch or edit an existing one. For this tutorial, we're assuming you've got a form ready to go and need to make it public. Once you're ready to make your form accessible, the next step is crucial: adjusting the settings. Look for the Settings gear icon, typically found in the upper right corner of your screen. Clicking on this will open a new pane where you'll find several options that determine how your form operates. Within the Settings pane, navigate to the Responses tab. This section controls how responses to your form are collected and managed. By default, Google Forms has certain privacy settings enabled to protect respondent information. However, since we're aiming to make this form public, there are a few adjustments we'll need to make. Firstly, click on the option that allows you to adjust whether or not you want to collect email addresses. For a public form, you'll want to select the option "Do not collect email addresses." This ensures that respondents don't need to sign into Google to submit their responses, making it much more accessible to a broader audience. Next, you'll want to ensure that respondents can't edit their answers after submission. While allowing respondents to edit their submissions can be useful in some contexts, for a public form, it's generally best to turn this off to maintain the integrity of the data collected. Look for the Allow Response Editing option and make sure it's turned off. Another critical setting to adjust is the Limit to One Response option. By default, this setting might be enabled to prevent multiple submissions from the same user. However, in the spirit of making your form genuinely public and accessible to as many people as possible, you'll want to disable this option. This allows individuals to respond more than once if needed, which can be particularly useful in various scenarios, such as public voting or feedback collection from a single person on different days. After making these adjustments, your form will be set up to welcome responses from anyone with access to the link without requiring them to sign in or provide an email address. This can significantly increase the number of responses you receive, as it lowers the barrier for entry for participants. Before you wrap up, don't forget to test your form. Open your form in an incognito window, or share it with a friend to ensure all settings work as expected and that the form is truly public. This simple step can help you catch any potential issues before your form goes live to your broader audience. And there you have it. By following these steps, you've now made your Google form accessible to the public. You're ready to share your link widely without worrying about unnecessary barriers preventing responses. Collecting information and feedback has never been easier, thanks to Google Forms. Whether you're conducting research or gathering opinions, you now have the knowledge to make your forms more inclusive and accessible,